Hi guys, follow along while I take this collection of parts and turn it into something that kind of looks like a functional Holley Model 94 carburetor. Thanks for stopping by. We've got a carburetor kit here. I think I got this off Amazon. If so, I'll throw a affiliate link down in the description. These are somewhat of a generic carb kit for the Model 94. Comes with things like the choke, automatic choke plate gasket. Well, we don't have an automatic choke, so I'm not going to be using that. I'm not sure what that gasket's for, although all the carb kits seem to have it. Definitely, I didn't see anything that looked like that in this carburetor. We've got a new accelerator pump that is supposedly ethanol resistant. We've got a new needle and seat, and this one has a rubber tip on it, and not in the seat. Comes with a new gasket. The original did not have the rubber tip. Most needle and seat assemblies either have a rubber tip on the needle or have a rubber O-ring in the seat. This one had neither. We've got a bunch of different gaskets. I think that's the air cleaner gasket, although I don't know that that's going to work in this setup. And I'm guessing that's some kind of base gasket for a different style of mount. There's our float bowl gasket. We've got a gauge in both imperial and metric for setting the float height, and a few other miscellaneous seals and gaskets, and an exploded view of the carburetor. Instruction sheet. So I think we're in pretty good shape here. Let me start putting this together. I think we'll do some more time lapsing, whether you guys like that or not, but that way you get to listen to music instead of listening to me blather on as I try and figure things out. Let's get into that, and we'll see if we can get some kind of functional carb out of this deal. making some good progress here with the reassembly, but we've reached the point where we need to check the float level. And according to the instructions, it's 1 and 11/30 That's right there. And that's from the machine surface to the bottom of the float. Now we're supposed to check both sides. And I don't know whether you guys can see this or not, but that is pretty well bang on perfect. Both sides. Okay, now we need to check the hang down. And it's supposed to be 1 7/16. So the hang down (16) is 1/2 inch. That's 7/16 right there. The purpose of the hang down is to allow enough clearance, or you can see that the needle needs to go down a certain amount, and that means that there's enough. That means that there's going to be enough room between the tip of the needle and the seat to allow fuel to flow. Now this is showing to be a little on the high side. There's a tab here. I can adjust just a little bit. And that is perfect. I don't know if I can show this to you or not, and whether it shows up as being a good angle or not. We go off the measured surface with the hang down. That's our mark. It looks pretty close to me. Maybe just a hair over, but I think we're in good shape. So we'll call that float set. Now we'll go back to the time lapse, and I'll finish putting the choke assembly and detent, etc., back into this carburetor. Well guys, I think we're, for the most part, together. The choke appears to work. Kicks the fast idle up. Obviously the idle need to be set. The only thing we're missing is the little dog bone here that goes between the accelerator pump and the throttle, and this one, unfortunately, this leg broke off when I was trying to remove it. It was a little on the rusty side. But the good news is that I have a kit that comes with 2 new idle mixture screws, 2 new wet well, or 2 new float well plugs, and a new dog bone, along with a needle and seat, which obviously we don't need, but good to have on the shelf in case we do. I think we're going to call that one done. Basically, this carburetor is back together. Doesn't look like it's in too bad a condition. We get those other couple of little parts, and this thing will hopefully be ready to put on a vehicle and make it run. Of course, that's a whole other story. But thanks a lot for stopping by. If you got this far in the video, can you give me a like, give me those thumb up things, and maybe consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already done so. It helps spread my content around more people, gets more viewers, and makes it so that I can make more content. Thanks a lot for taking time to watch today's video, and we'll catch you guys in the next mess. Bye for now.